Something to think of before you pack that lawn chair and beach bag. A woman claims her last trip to Virginia Beach was ruined by a drone.
She says the flying camera system followed her and several other women around. And when she complained to security, she said she was surprised by the reaction. 10 on your side's Anita Blanton found out today the regulations are still lagging for a hobby that's becoming popular.
A nice day at the beach blown.
I was just laying there on the beach with, my face pretty much in the sand, and I heard this whirring.
Something like this. And then she noticed something wasn't quite right.
And I noticed that it was hovering over people, specifically girls, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And the part that really ticked me off was when it started following about butt level behind this girl.
She says she followed the flying camera back to its owner, confronted the man, then told a security guard nearby.
Their response was, well, I wish I could do something, but we don't know who this guy is, and we don't know what he looks like or anything, so I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Not much they can do.
You don't want to fly directly, like right above their head. You definitely don't want to, injure people or bother people or harass people with a drone.
Jimmy Olivero with Skycam USA says regulations for drones in the U.S. are still far behind other countries, leaving the door open for privacy concerns.
Stories like that always damage, our reputation, our industry, and, we don't like to hear it, but it does happen.
The FAA dictates that people have to fly drones below 400 feet. Has to be in an open space, and you're not supposed to fly directly over people. But
the technology is increasing, and it's making it easier and easier for the everyday person to fly a drone.
Increasing the need to figure out how to even enforce what's already law. Jimmy looks at drones as the wave of the future.
He says, just think of all the things like the economic development across the waterfront that could benefit from a view like this.
But taking a look at all the views you can get, it's not hard to see potential problems if these were in the wrong hands. Anita Blanton, 10 on your side.
It's interesting.
Last year, the Virginia General Assembly passed legislation to put the first state regulations in the country on domestic drone use. But many argued those limitations are just a start.